Good morning, you guys. I have my coffee, and so I'm sitting here and waiting on Ted to wake up. Last night we saw David Baldacci, which was really awesome. If you don't know who he is an author of like crime and like power and just like really awesome fiction books. I have actually read most of his books via audiobook, and he apparently picks his narrators, which explains why they fit so well. I think the plan is to go to the farmer's market and then go to Tulsa. We've never been there. There's not really anything we know about Tulsa or why we're going other than it's there and I feel like we should go. That's if Tad decides to wake up and remember his grandiose plan that he wanted to go to Tulsa today. If not, then we will go to the farmer's market, or I'll go to the farmer's market, either way, and then we'll find out something else to do for the day. And we're off to Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping up the plains, and the deer and the... Words. Stinking toll, what the kale, Oklahoma. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? A Catoosa, Oklahoma? Wow. He's like a Loch Ness monster of Oklahoma. Heck yeah. Oh my God, you can go in the nose holes? This is like the coolest thing that I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay, so there's a slide. So that it's a water slide, that's a spin. Then you can get out of the pond with the ladder. Then you can go up on the top of his tail. I'm doing it. And I'm on top of the tail. Kinda high, not gonna lie. A little bit high up here. Look, there's a little sunlight blowhole. Okay.
So not structural sound at all.
Yeah, it is.
My butt.
It's got rebar.
Not underneath you.
And now we've seen the whale. Are you happy? Are you happy I found this, babe?
Rather large and scary.
Sorry, you know that way. Walking to the center of the universe. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh.
I can't hear you.
It's echoing.
It doesn't echo to me.
It's echoing. I sound like I'm in a weird room. Can you hear me?
No, I just hear your voice. I don't hear no echo.
It's gonna echo. All right, switch spots.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Isn't it weird?
It's weird.
Okay, keep talking. I want to see if I get closer if I can.
Hello. 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 Can you hear my echo?
No.
You can't hear my echo?
Yes, I can. Now.
Oh.
I think it's if we're both in the circle.
Hear my echo.
It sounds like I'm like on a microphone with the
I hear your echo. I hear your echo.
And then there's this weird cloud thing. Now the plan is to hit up the aquarium, which is apparently the largest aquarium in the four-state area. I'm just hoping there's not 4,000 children so that I can see the shark tunnel.
Little video action. Little video action. And we're going in the water.
About to happen. And shark time. Really, bro? Really, bro?
Is your head in the tunnel? Dude, he likes that air.
In the jacuzzi jet. The whole way down. It's like shivering.
Oh, she came. Go down the trail right here.
She can say no.
I told you that I'm going back, Mommy. Oh, come on.
The Golden Driller Man.
Skokie Creek Nation.
This is ridiculous. But he's shirtless. Golden Man. Okay, so now we're home, and we're not very good at narrating while we're doing things. So I'm gonna let you know what we did today. So what did we do today?
Aquarium.
No, first.
Oh. What do we do?
We saw a whale in
whale.
Oklahoma,
The
in
whale.
Catoosa, Oklahoma, which was like a gigantic concrete and rebar monstrosity
Built in the 70s.
in the middle of a pond.
Slightly unsound.
I think it was structurally sound. It's being redone every day the sun is there. But this dude, he was into making like attractions for the small town of Catoosa, which is like sort of out, it's what, like 5 or 10 miles from Tulsa, really? Or 5 or 10 minutes from Tulsa. So he has this pond that all the local kids are coming to, and he's like, you know what? My anniversary's coming up. I ain't got no idea what to give my wifey. She loves these neighborhood kids, I think. So I'm gonna just make them a theme park in the pond. That's what I said he did, but I don't know if that's true. Anyway, he made this whale, and you can do like you go down the side fins, and those are water slides, and then the back tail is like a jump off spot. And I don't know how deep this pond is, so I don't know how safe that was because it was pretty high, I thought. So we did that. Then we were hungry. So it was time to find some barbecue. And
Burn Cove.
Yeah, we went to a place called Burn Cove and waited in line at like 12:30, which I thought, if there's a line, hopefully that's a good sign. So we wait in line, and we're stressing out about what we're going to get on the menu because they're famous for this thing called the fatty, which is like, don't giggle. So this fatty is like a meatloaf, but it's got like sausage stuffed on the inside. And then they weave bacon, and then they roll this fatty in this weaved bacon, and then they smoke it. So we're thinking, maybe I'll get the fatty. And Tad's like, maybe I'll get the brisket. I just don't know. Well, or the Frankenstein, which
we never found out what that was.
we never found out what the Frankenstein is, but we get to the cash register, and she's like, all I've got left are refugee plates. And we're like, huh? And she's like, it's basically the leftover, like what they haven't sold out of yet, and it's for $10. So we're like, okay, looks to be like a sampler majig. So that's what we went for. And what was on this plate, baby? For 10 whole smackaroos.
Sausage and pulled pork sandwiches and chicken legs and not potato salad.
Yeah,
and
it's like
baked
grilled
beans.
potato salad that it was good. Not that good. And I wish it was macaroni and cheese. Because they make it with shells, and I feel like that's how you make good mac and cheese, is with a shell.
They ran out of that at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so, but it was so much leftover food that we have 2 to-go boxes that we need to eat for dinner. Then we decided to go south, right? No. This is when we went to the center of the universe.
Yes.
Which is like this engineering marvel, where if you stand in the middle...
Echo!
You can hear yourself echo, but nobody else that's around you can hear you echoing. They just hear you talking to yourself. So, I have a video of that where, like, I had to be practically, like, on top of Tad to hear him echoing back at himself in the circle. Because nobody else otherwise can hear the echo. It's just you. And it sounds like you're crazy. But anyway, so we did that. And then we went to Jenks. Or is
Aquarium.
Or is it Jinx? Jenks or Jinx?
I think it's Jinx.
To the Oklahoma Aquarium, which for all of its price and size, I didn't necessarily think it was that big or exciting.
The biggest one in like the 4-state area, which is kind of, that's kind of sad.
I mean, if you've ever been to the Aquarium of the Americas in New Orleans, it is like by far 12 steps ahead of this aquarium. Like, it has a shark tunnel and a shark dome, which is cool. But it also had like a couple jellyfish and like some drum and bass around, and I don't know. There was like lots of children's, which is not against the aquarium, but there just wasn't enough room, which feels like it's not that big because it's in Jenks, Oklahoma. And it was $16 to get in.
Yeah, it was expensive,
which is redonk-a-donk, man. So then that took a lot out of us. And it was time for the final attraction, because we felt like
Golden Digger.
we really need to do one more thing before we left. So we went to the Golden Digger, which is like this, how tall?
Like 100 foot tall.
Like 100 foot tall golden concrete man with an oil derrick that he's leaning on and a flat butt.
Chiseled man.
Very chiseled. I think he was naked up top. I don't know. With Tulsa as his belt buckle, and behind that was a home expo. So we saw him, went to the home expo, looked around. I got a free smoothie from the Vitamix man. Thank you. And then we headed home. And now we're home, and we're tired, and we're eating Easter Bunny candy. Thanks, Mom. And it's about to be nap time. But overall, I guess if you have a chance to go to Tulsa, what we did today was fine. Like, I think my top 2 were the Blue Whale and the Golden Digger Man. I mean...
But I have a feeling it's a one-time kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to, like, go back to see the other things that we missed. Because there was lots of museums there, but a lot of them were, like, pricey, and they didn't sound like they had, like, anything really unique, maybe. But... tell us below if we completely missed out on something awesome in Tulsa, because I'm sure, like, there were several places that were on the things to do. Like, I did want to go to this, I think it was called, like, Woodward Garden or something like that. That was, like, a conservatory and botanical garden, and I'm a fan of those. But the weather outside was frightful, as they say. So we didn't get a chance to do any outside stuff, really. But yeah, if we missed anything, let us know. But overall, I think that we've been to places like Kansas City and St. Louis that were slightly more like exciting for a day trip. And I'm very glad that we only made this a day trip, because I'm not so sure Tulsa could have filled up a weekend. Anyway, give me a like if you're looking forward to more vloggy stuff, because I think next weekend there's going to be more vlogging, because we're going on a family road trip, or a road trip to see the family.
Reunion.
And we stay in cabins and the whole 9 yards, and everybody in my family is really entertaining. So we're doing that next weekend. I'll try and be better about, like, narrating about what we're doing, so I don't have to do these recaps at the end of the video, which make no sense. And other than that, I hope you will subscribe and stick around for more videos, and hit that like button down below so that I know that you like what I'm doing. And let me know if we missed anything in Tulsa, or where we should go next, because we like a good wanderlust. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Bye.